don't get the Rick Root. Oh, yes.
I'm going to make it even smaller. So it looks even.
Freshie.
Yeah, starting to dance. Welcome
What up?
to the Jay and Dave Show. I'm Dave.
And I'm Fly J.
And that's Jazz Hands, Fly Eagles Fly. You're in the Eagles green right now.
Yeah, well, you know, Super Bowl champs.
The champs, buddy, the
The
champs.
champs is here.
The champ, they put on a clinic during that Super Bowl.
Good.
Anyhow, welcome to the Jay and Dave Show. As usual, we always want to get all the YouTube stuff out the way.
Yeah.
Make sure and like, subscribe,
Add,
share.
share.
Here we're gonna put a join button soon. You know, where you can join the channel and be part of like exclusive stuff and get exclusive stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's coming soon.
Joint?
So
Do you say joint or join?
I don't know. Are we allowed to say joint? Whatever.
Yeah, fuck your feelings. TikTok, not the people.
Not you people.
Just TikTok.
TikTok in general.
Fuck your feelings.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of feelings going on on TikTok.
They're very
apparently.
sensitive.
They're very sensitive.
The words that we use.
Yeah, but let's call it a joint effort. That's what he's talking about. A joint effort. Anyhow,
the touchy on the left hand side.
hey,
The touchy on the
like a duchy that you buy from Timmy's, right? That's what we're talking about. A duchy.
Sure.
You go to Timmy's and ask for a duchy, you get
A raisin donut.
a raisin donut
In a
square. Yeah, they make you a square donut.
Square donut.
And they called it a duchy. But hey, it's delicious though, to be honest.
You know,
Pass me one.
usually the duchies for me are long and skinny.
Yeah.
Besides the point.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, someone, welcome to the Jay and Dave Show.
Hey, look at this right down here.
Yeah, see?
It's the Jay and Dave.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
You know,
That's all
everything.
our social media.
Social media.
Go to all that.
It's our web address. You know, you just put Google.
Google it.
Google it. I was gonna say Google.
You just put Google in it.
Gmail. I was gonna say
Gmail.
Gmail.
Yeah.
Put Gmail at the end of this, and then you use
What up,
this
TikTok?
to go to all the social media.
Yeah,
even
and
the YouTube page.
You can get.
Well, you're already there.
If you add us up on TikTok during our filmings, you can
You
jump on the live,
You can be here.
and you can be right here beside us, shooting the shit with us, throwing questions, do whatever. We always try and involve the people in our show
Because we are for the
because
people.
we are for the people. We the people. Was that a wrestling thing? Did he just come out and say "we the people"? There's some guy that used to do that.
I don't know.
Anyway, whatever. I'm not.
I'm just thinking about Tropic Thunder. What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you
What do you-
people? The black guy asked Robert Downey. Yeah, we talked about that in the last one, dude.
Yeah.
I was dying when I rewatched the thing of it. Yeah, the shit was hilarious.
Yeah, trust me.
Anyhow, let's get the show started. We usually start with pet peeves. I want to address first the outfit because today isn't just a regular Thursday.
No.
Nah, it's Canada-US Day.
Yeah.
Canada versus the U.S.
Four nations.
I think
final.
the whole country's gonna shut down. The first
Oh, dude,
the first game between these two in just a regular round robin
was nuts.
was absolutely nuts.
9 seconds.
The first 9 seconds, 3 fights,
Yeah.
and it was like unscripted. Like they just
No,
threw
no,
down.
no. It was scripted.
No, but it
The
was
Canadian didn't script it, but the Americans, when they
said
had
they
it,
wanted to fight.
they were
Yeah, in a little group chat. They had a little group
chat.
chat. Whatever. Who cares?
talking, they wanted to
Yeah,
fight.
but that's a good. They made their little plan. They're like, "Yo, we're gonna go and we're gonna punch him in the face a few times." You know, it was unscripted in the sense that sometimes before the game when they're skating their circles, they line up and they're like, "Yo, we're gonna go." You know that, right?
Yeah.
They say it, and then they just go at it right at the face off. That didn't happen. They just dropped the puck and they were like, it was on, and the emotions were so high.
I feel sorry for Miller. So Miller was the last guy in the Americans that picked the fight, and I'm like, yo, why did you pick a fight with this big guy?
Yeah.
He just got filled.
He got filled up. But to be honest, the Kachucks,
The Kachuk brothers
two Kachuk brothers,
beat up the other.
put it on pretty good. You know what I mean? They were. I wouldn't even say it was overly beat up. They were good fights. But I think
the last one was one-sided.
Yeah, it was very one-sided.
Miller got his face.
But hey, he fought. Sometimes it doesn't matter about. Sometimes it doesn't matter about winning the fights in hockey. It's all about dropping the gloves and getting your guys hyped up, right?
that's what happened though, and they won the game.
Yeah, but I mean, the game was good. Like people were like 3-1. It was only a 2-1 game, and then they scored a late empty net goal, which made it a 3-1.
Okay,
it was a good hockey game, bro.
My take on the game.
Yeah,
the Americans dominated. They forechecked. They didn't let the Canadians set up.
Yeah.
So that's where they didn't.
Even though McDavid scored first, it was 1-0 Canada, and
I know, but that was like a broken play.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let them cross half.
Yeah,
you looked at the game.
Yeah, they controlled that neutral zone.
They smothered them as soon as it was dump and chase, and then when they went into the end, they get the puck.
Yo, they did a great job, man.
So I think
smothering, because we have the fastest dudes in the league.
That's why.
And then they just smothered those dudes. They didn't let them do
fucking
anything.
They played great defense.
Yeah, guy. It's like, and they have the tough guys to do it. You know what I feel like?
And then they have the best goalie in the league, guy.
Yeah. Hellebuck is fucking.
He's the best. He's had 5 shutouts this year.
Yo, dude's amazing.
Yeah, it's like, what do you gotta do?
You know what I feel like? It used to be Canada had these big rough and tough dudes along with some skilled players, and they would go in and impose their will on people. I feel like the roles have kind of flipped a little bit now. Like US has all the big rough and tough dudes.
Yeah, and we have all the skill guys.
And we have pure skill. You know, like remember Don Cherry, or my boy Don Cherry, shout out Don Cherry, used to make fun of like the European players because they didn't play rough. They had just pure skilled players.
Yeah.
They'd come over and then Canada would rough them up and they would win. They'd have the right amount of skill with the toughness and win. But I feel like Canada has sort of flipped into a bunch of these skill players, and the US is the one who have like skill and fucking grit.
Yeah, but I think that is due to who made the team.
Yeah.
We got players that can hit. They just didn't put them on the team.
There's
a lot of players that didn't make the Canadian team who are good.
So, yeah. Well, but like that's a fucking rough decision though. Like, who do you pick though, right?
But look at right now. You pick someone who hits because there are a bunch of pussies out there getting their tossed around. And the Americans are just pushing them around.
Our line that has some guys who are quote unquote a little bit rough. Like Marchand's a small guy, but he's rough. He played like 9 minutes that game. Like only 9 minutes. Like it's weird that they didn't get him out there a little bit more. To at least go and get under people's skin because he's a fucking agitator.
Yes, he is.
And he's really skilled too. Like he's already scored in the tournament and everything, right? Yeah. So I don't know.
Well,
we'll see.
Coaching.
We'll see what goes on tonight. You can tell who I'm cheering for. I guess the whole country's
Finland.
The whole country's united. Exactly. I'm cheering for Finland.
See, the last time in the Olympics we lost to Americans the first game. Mm-hmm. We beat them in the finals.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that the khakis bring those iPads and let them know what you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like, you guys need to be forechecking like the Americans. Start hitting, because I think that got them off the game.
Yeah. You have to have a couple people on the team that are kind of not that do the dirty work.
You need hitters
for the skill guys.
Whatever. You need guys that are going to go around and throw the body.
And you can't have guys that won't go in the corner for the puck because they're afraid to get hit. You know, and I don't mean afraid, but they're not gonna get the fucking puck out of there. That's why they made a Tampa Bay line. Like they put Braden Point and the other dude and they put McDavid on that line. So, but like Point is a guy who like gets in and gets rough and tough, and he can score too. Like he's good. Anyhow, we'll see. We'll see how the game goes. I'm gonna run out and get some fucking chips for tonight. My beer is in the fridge getting cold.
Chips.
And I'm gonna sit down and enjoy the game. Obviously, I want Canada to win. Obviously.
We're biased because we're Canadian.
Yeah, I'm sure there's not many people in Canada that are like cheering for the U.S. to win. Some people might think they're going to win.
Well, there's some people.
I guess so, maybe. But I'm just saying, like the Canada-U.S. that just played was the most watched hockey game in over 10 years. In pure ratings for all of North America.
Well, this the most watched game ever.
Yeah, people were. I just posted on one of our social medias. Rich Eisen, who's a football dude. He has a football podcast. He's all about football.
Right.
He's talking about it. He was like, I was home on Saturday evening, and my phone started to blow up. And he's like, the dunk contest is happening, and blah blah blah. So that's when my phone was blowing up. So he went and picked up his phone. None of it was about basketball. Everybody was like, did you see the Canada-US? Did you see he made him turn on the TV? And he's saying, so now everybody's... And he's like, one of his points that he made was like, the NHL has figured it out. Because All-Star games, I didn't even watch any All-Star festivities for the NBA this weekend.
I watched the 3-point.
It's horrible.
I watched the 3-point and
terrible. It's terrible.
The 3-point was the best thing about it.
The 3-point contest is typically the best thing nowadays.
The
right?
dunk off. I mean, mind you, the same white guy won 3-peat.
Yep.
I mean, he could throw down.
That dude is good though. That's a good player.
I mean, he saved the dunk off.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the guys were doo-doo.
Mediocre at best. Yeah.
How do you go to a dunk competition?
Yeah.
And you can't dunk. And you're over 6 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, eh?
And then I start watching online, and you have all these white guys, and not even white guys. You have like these other leagues where they have dunk competition, and guys are putting it between their legs.
Rick is like
behind the
Matthew's
back.
going on LTIR after this game. Rick says Matthews is going on LTIR after this game. He's playing this game and then
he's hurt.
Come back for the Leafs. Yeah, he's been kind of hurt all year, right?
There's like 4 players that are hurt for the Americans, and they're questionable.
Yeah,
Kachuk.
Yeah,
Matthews.
But Kachuk is said to be playing now.
And somebody else.
Hughes didn't make the trip. He's in Vancouver. We're lucky Hughes isn't playing too, because that guy's a fucking. He could be the MVP of the league. He's so good as a defenseman. You know, like he's carrying Vancouver right now. He's a good fucking player. I need his rookie card. I love that watching that guy play. You know what I mean? But we're as Canadians are lucky he's not in the game, because if he was playing also, man, like I don't even know. Like I'd be watching just hoping Canada could beat them. Right. Now I feel like we got a chance. Yeah, with a couple guys injured, whatever. Hopefully something kind of. Wow. Hopefully they can pull it off, man. We got such good players too. You know what I mean? Like
we got Crosby. You know, we got McKinnon.
It comes down to Hellebuck.
We got.
It comes down to who the Canadians put in net too. I'm not sure. Like they've been going with what's his fucking name the first 3 games, but he did lose to the Americans, and he's given up a couple soft goals.
But who are you gonna put in? Who's
Hill,
the other goal?
The next guy, Hill. I think for this game, I don't know. But I think it's time to put Hill in for this game, and then you go with a fresh guy there. And
what team is Hill playing?
I forgot, but he's won a cup. He's a Stanley Cup winner. I think he plays
St. Louis.
St. Louis. He's the St. Louis guy. That's it.
I'm trying to think.
We caught it at the same time. He's the St. Louis guy. He's got a cup in his bag, you know. So like,
man.
He's played in the big game before.
I know you're saying.